Hello and good evening, everybody. It's bonus stream time. Hi, Vinther, Harm, and Fendicano. Super late bonus stream. Hi there, Vex. No sleep for anybody. I'm also up later than I normally am in public, so we'll see how this goes. Kirik is here. You want to say hi? He's helping me plant and set out my garden. Well, first, before we get too far in, let's talk about Wizard Tower. That way. us.wizardtower.com, great place for all your Magic the Gathering needs. You can get free shipping on singles orders of $10 or more, and 10% off all Magic cards, singles. If you use the code Mrs. Mulligan, all lowercase, so make sure you check that out. You also get 3% back on all purchases from Wizard Tower, so in-store credit. You might as well buy your stuff there and get like a whole bunch of percentages back for you, right? Awesome. us.wizardtower.com. So, if we switch over to this view, you can see I have a little plant tray and a light. So we're going to start by hanging up the light, and then we're going to start this whole pile of seeds. So we're going to be at this for a little while, and it's going to be fun, and I'm really excited. Hi, Kunik. How are you? So being tired is the same as being drunk? They were focused on driving ability. Okay. Well, I'm not that tired. At least not yet.
Alright, first up is hanging up a light.
Yep,
here's the mobile cam.
Bam.
Let's get that facing.
Whee! So we're going to hang the light. What?
To the right of it. That's left.
That's... Okay.
There you go.
We're going to hang a light there.
You need to find the
Drill?
power schedule.
Of what? That
electricity
is...
schedule at least for the Christmas.
Oh, I know where that is.
So, the seedlings that are going to start indoors, we got a grow light for, and we're going to put that on a scheduler that turns on and off electricity. It's the same one we use during Christmas time for our tree lights.
Well, it's supposed to be in here. It might still be upstairs. And we put it away with our tree.
I'm going to start with a drill.
We can just start with me turning it on and off, and I'll get the programmer later.
You can come back up and downstairs all the time.
Until I find it.
Okay.
Like tomorrow when I'm irritated with having to go up and down the stairs. Alright, whoa, before you do all the crazies, do you know exactly where you're supposed to do it?
Yes, if you hand me the cardboard box.
Okay?
Alright.
But,
So the cardboard box actually has a template on it, which is pretty sweet. But
okay, this isn't the end of the piece of this, right? That's just the two holes.
right, this is where I drill the holes.
So, make sure you put the thing so that they're on the hole, like the
Because you want
holes.
the edge to line up with the edge. That's right about there.
You want scissors so we can cut off just the strip?
Nah,
I don't want just abouts.
just about.
That freaks me out.
We're good.
It's not level. Okay, okay. It'll be okay.
Want to
Okay.
get the camera way up close?
Sure. Maybe. If I can get it to move. Hold up. We are tangled, of course. In
Tangled, of course.
the rat's nest that is
That's fine.
my power.
It's close enough. You just point at the wall. All right, so we're gonna start with this drill bit. Now we need the level.
What? You just leveled the bottom of the window with the fold.
Do we have the level, please?
Yeah? Oh my goodness.
If you trust the printing to be a straight line, then this is the easiest way to get this level without having to like cut the paper, make sure your cut is straight, and all that stuff.
Okay. I'm going to trust you to drill.
All right, now I need you to
Here is
hold.
level.
I need you to hold the level.
Okay.
So here's the drill hole we made. All right, so that's there. Hold the level on this line, and then we're gonna tilt this until it becomes level. Alright, now...
That's pretty close.
Now I come over here and drill this hole. Easy as that.
Okay. Cool, thanks.
So if you want to demonstrate to the camera what we just did, because we were totally blocking the view.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
We did holes and we drilled them.
Measure twice, drill once.
Did we measure twice?
Oh wait, Harm's like, OMG, the way to do that is to level the template and tape it to the wall, then drill.
Yeah.
So,
that's why I was gonna cut it up and tape it to the wall. It's too late. We have holes now.
Yep. My favorite thing is to do is just drill the one hole, then hold the level. Here, can you hold the level up to the line like you did? Hold the level to that line, then pivot on that hole until the level's level. Then I can come over here and drill. It works.
Okay.
Hopefully. I've never actually done this before.
Okay.
See, the thing that everybody here is trusting me to do is not to not mess it up. It's to not care if it gets messed up.
I care.
No, you trust me not to care.
You don't care always, but I care. All right.
Next up is the screws. Is it Phillips or flat?
Phillips.
Okay, and does this one fit?
Well, let's find out.
Let's find out.
All right. Do you know how far you're supposed to put these into the wall?
Yes, you're supposed to leave 1/8 of an inch of space.
Okay.
Yes, this fits.
All right, let's pull this one up so they're seeing our faces. Who needs levels when you can evolve? Alright, so I'm going to let them... Hold up. Yeah, I'm going to let them see you.
I don't know what 1/8 of an inch looks like.
A little further. Stop.
Okay.
Make that one the same. We're always on the Pokemon, Vex. The TCG was only the only part of that was new. All right, and they match. Okay, and then the thingamajig.
Now it just has those little looper doopers.
The looper doopers.
The looper doopers. Ta-da!
Turn on. On go. Whee!
Hooray! And now mounted directly under, not mounted, but...
So it makes it kind of a purple light because it's ultraviolet, so the plants get the colors they need.
Yep.
And it doesn't mess with the balance of my lighting very
Hey,
much.
look, it's level.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Level.
Alright, Mel's Mix.
Mel's Mix is in the bucket.
So we're doing what's called square foot gardening method. Mel's Mix is 1/3 peat moss, 1/3 compost, 1/3 vermiculite. Put the level on the light. You're gonna make me prove it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Alright, here we go. Let's see. Let's see if it's level.
Why is your computer in my garden bucket?
I don't know if you can see that. I'll probably have to turn the light off. Can you see that? No, they can't see that.
I will tell them, and I will be critical. It is level this way.
Yes, that's the way
It
that
is not level this way because I think it's built to not be.
Yeah. So, you have to hashtag trust us.
Hashtag trust us.
So yeah, level on the light, it is level. The bubble is between the lines. So we had put it on like that. And the bubble was between the lines like that.
It was.
I can't even fake it.
It's okay.
First try level. See the pivot method. Pivot method. High five. Yeah. All right. Mel's Mix.
Mel's Mix is here. I have a bucket.
Can we somehow free this?
Yeah, of pre-mixed Mel's Mix from last year.
So this is 1/3 peat moss, 1/3 vermiculite, and 1/3 compost. And hello, Immortal.
Wait, pull on it. This one.
All right. You'll have to take this camera because you can't unplug it. Hi, my face is
Yeah,
here.
I need the camera.
All right, I put my face on big mode so that you don't get seasick. Just don't look at the corner.
Yeah, probably safest.
We tried to make our own compost, and what ended up happening we made a hill in our yard. It's like...
It's miserable, and I trip over it all the time.
So we had a compost pile, and then we forgot to turn it, and then we forgot to turn it, and then grass started growing up it, and we forgot to turn it, and then winter happened, and it hardened, and the compost all died out, and it was no longer living compost, and then more spring came, and the grass grew on it, and so now it's a hill. We built a hill in our yard from compost attempts.
It was really cool and clever. Alright, so yeah, Mel's Mix. It's super lightweight because it's a lot of vermiculite and peat moss, which are both very light. The compost is the heavy part of it.
Trying to get this down here for you. Oh, there we go.
There you go. So like the compost is, and it's also completely dry right now. It's been in our basement since
Last spring.
last spring when I made the large batch of Mel's Mix for the garden itself. It's got some like fuzz in it, so that's cool.
You want to grab some water and put it in there because it was pretty dusty. We made an IKEA. We made a hill. Turning compost is very important. We learned that if you don't turn it, it turns into dirt. And then that dirt becomes a hill. We now have an unwanted hill in our backyard.
We're gonna have to dig up the hill and
Pure horse manure. That sounds stinky.
It does, but you know what else? Hi there, Plato. Hi, Immortal. How are you doing?
Word?
What am I doing?
Water.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you heard with an E. That's funny because you don't like IKEA. We are planting lots of things. We are going to be planting. We're starting from seeds indoors, so this is only the stuff that we're planning on transplanting with the last frost of the season. So there's more things that will be starting indoors later, but for now...
This is going to take way more than Bulbasaur's water.
Lavender. Sage. Thyme. Basil. Rosemary. Brussels sprouts. Parsley. Lettuce. 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 Peppers. These are jalapenos. Banana peppers. Bell peppers. And green onions.
I'm using my hot water pot.
Good night, Vinther. Have a sleep well.
Good night, Vinther. You'll see the plants tomorrow.
Now, you don't want to make mud, so don't put too much in.
Okay.
You just basically wanted a little bit, probably only about 1 glass worth.
Oh,
so
you
that
didn't stop me when I said Bulbasaur probably wasn't enough.
It's fine. We don't want to, we're not going to use this whole pot.
Right, I know. I figured it was going to sink in, so.
So, that basically is just enough to spritz the tops and not be dusty. Homegrown chilies from a chili challenge. That sounds terrifying. We're
not doing a chili challenge.
Plus, jalapenos are the hottest thing we're going to be growing, so it's not that hot. So the challenge wouldn't even really work.
Okay, yeah.
Brussels sprouts are amazing. And
I love Brussels sprouts.
Homegrown tomatoes are so delicious. My grandmother grew tomatoes when I was growing
You don't
up.
like tomatoes?
I don't like store tomatoes.
Oh.
You've never tried to feed me homegrown tomatoes.
Well, I haven't homegrown tomatoes. So.
Exactly. Now we will have.
I have dirty hands.
Dirty hands.
Welcome to... I didn't take my ring off. That's gonna be nasty.
That's alright. Next step is to fill.
Fill all of them?
Basically. So, I'll just pull out this chair and put this on here.
Alright, I'm doing this over my new rug, and my new rug is dirty.
Let's
It's miserable.
see if I can get this camera close to Jennifer. Yeah, there's Jennifer.
There's a stick. I probably want the stick.
We are growing spinach, but it's not time to start that indoors yet.
Well, actually, you don't start spinach indoors.
Hello, DMK. We're in Missouri, in St. Louis. Yeah, I think cherry tomatoes are the only kind of tomatoes we're growing.
Yeah, only the little ones. Because I want to go to the garden and be like, ooh, that one's ripe, and then eat it.
Yep. That's exactly what Harm does. Yeah, we do have spinach to grow, but I don't think it's time to start those yet.
Nope. We have a calendar if you want to pull it up and show them.
Sure.
Although they're currently looking at both cameras, so...
So here's the calendar.
so I've set it up so that once I figure out how, I can share with you guys.
Yep.
I found a rock.
So a rock.
A rock.
Basically, we're going to start indoors with a bunch of things here. Then we'll start more things indoors here a week and a half from now. And then we begin to start indoors and start outdoors on a schedule. We get to begin transplanting things when the last frost gets a little closer. We get to start more things outdoors. Oh, bummer. Play-Doh, you can't grow things outside. Well, at least there's always indoors.
Mm-hmm. You can grow a lot of these things indoors, especially the square foot gardening method is really easy to do indoors, or if like you have a small balcony or something that you can use, because it doesn't take up a lot of space but can produce very high yield. That's part of why we're doing square foot gardening.
Mm-hmm.
I swear this is not a commercial for square foot gardening. I realize it sounded like that just now.
I mean, it's not even really a product. It's just a method.
Yeah.
It's like saying it's not a commercial for row gardening or for, planting with fertilizer.
That's another rock. No, it's not.
And then April 13th is estimated to be our last spring frost. So lots of things get transplanted outside that day. That's going to be an exciting day.
I think I'm going to see if you can take work off that day and we can do it tomorrow.
Maybe. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
By then, we'll need to have figured out how to
stream into our yard.
Yep.
Yep, that's
And
your
then,
job.
and then we begin a rotation of like a little radish bunch here and a little radish bunch here, and et cetera, et cetera. And that goes all the way through. So that's exciting. Oop, that is blown out. There we go.
Yeah, the camera forgets its white balance when you switch to other things.
The Sonoran Desert. Is that over by Arizona?
Oh, look, a rock!
We should have a desk full of rocks.
Apparently, yeah, my desk is now collecting rocks.
It's a rock collector. They're minerals, Marie!
Okay. It's probably good.
A jailable offense to injure a saguaro. Wow.
A what?
It's where Plato lives. It's a jailable offense to injure a saguaro cactus.
Whoa.
You can't even transplant it without a committee hearing.
What?
I don't know, Vinther.
That's kind of crazy. Cool. All right. Ugh, my back hurts now.
Uh-oh, don't hurt back.
Well, I was just leaning over to a chair to put dirt in holes, Carrick. I'm gonna hurt my back a little bit, probably.
All right, so we have how many packets of doohickeys?
A lot, and we don't want to spread them evenly. We only probably want one lavender plant.
You only want one lavender plant?
I mean, it takes up a lot of space.
There is prickly pear.
Prickly pear is delicious.
So we've got a ton of seeds.
Yeah.
That's the sound of a seed packet going like this.
Alright, so now it's my plan. These all get started and transplanted at the same time?
Yes.
No.
No, they all get started at the same time.
I need to have a thing that tells me what's where.
Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bless you. Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
We have 15.
5. It's 12 by 6.
Okay.
Oh, we can buy another one of these. They weren't very expensive.
Well, there won't be room on the table that you put up.
Okay, but what about the ones that get planted in a week?
So what we can probably do is
We don't want to fill all of them, right?
right. Each half row can be a unique plant.
Well, no, because it depends on the number of plants we want, right?
Probably.
Okay.
All right. So let's start with lavender.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna wash my hands and then I'm gonna put my hair up and then my hands get dirty again.
Yeah, I used to live near Phoenix, but I was a kid, so I never really heard about the like cactus laws.
You probably didn't care at all about cactus laws when you lived in Arizona.
I cared about cactuses. We went hiking and stuff. They were cool.
Yeah.
But I didn't care about cactus laws. I didn't injure any saguaros, don't worry.
Probably.
No, definitely. There's not as many saguaros up near Phoenix.
Oh, there aren't. Okay. Alright, so we're done with my Mel's Mix for now.
For now. Alright, so first off, lavender.
Lavender! So I want a piece of paper or something so we mark which cells. You want to do it Excel? So there's cells?
That's a good idea. Let's do that afterwards. We can do it by reviewing the VOD.
Okay. Yeah, reviewing the VOD, we can do that.
Yep. So we'll just keep this pointed at it when you put a plant or a seed in.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to go down, I think. So we're supposed to do what, 2 or 3 seeds a piece, I think?
Grab the book. I will look it up.
Cool. My scissors.
Disc golfing. That sounds like a lot of fun. Phoenix is really hot. Seedlings start indoors, 131.
Alright. So I grabbed scissors so I can cut this open nicely.
You want a pinch of a few seeds.
2 to 3, I think is what I read this morning. I did read that whole chapter this morning.
But the good thing about Phoenix is hot is that you can go indoors.
It's a dry heat.
I know you make fun of me for saying that, but you can go
No, I make
indoors.
fun of everyone.
You can go indoors under a air conditioner and it's fine. Here, air conditioners don't really help you escape the heat.
See, I haven't experienced this yet. You gotta take me to Arizona in the summer.
It's like being in the winter. If you have your AC set.
Oh, so it's gonna be dry and nasty for your skin?
No, I mean you make it 70 degrees.
Chocolate thief. Do you like it?
Really good. What is it?
It's from IKEA.
Wow. I thought it was Wonka brand because it had a W on it. Apparently it's Marabou because it's an M.
All right. So this first one here.
Probably an X-Men comic, Plato. But you never know.
Has 3 lavender seeds in it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Do I want to do 2? Okay, so it gets pretty big.
Do 2. It's okay.
Okay.
That way if one fails to fire, we'll still be safe.
Feels the fire.
Sorry, thinking like a Magic player.
Alright, and this one has 3 little lavender seeds. So
Yes.
The first 2.
Marabou chocolate.
These first 2 are lavender. Don't eat all of it. You opened it all the way?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Okay. Alright, so these first 2
Oh.
What?
Harm. I'm still sour about not getting to play Frontier at Pittsburgh.
Aww. So how late is it where you are, DMK? If you're still going disc golfing, it's after 10 for us. You're like Hawaii?
It's never too soon, Harm.
Alright, so these 2...
No, you know what? It is too soon. Too soon for Frontier events to fire.
What? Alright, so these 2 are lavender. 1, 2. We're working our way down. So then...
Now you put the lavender away.
Yeah.
11:06 p.m. in Immortals time. Marabou. Like caribou, but Mara.
Alright, and I'll get one of my mason jars for these for later. Alright, so sage. It's really blown out, Carrick.
Well, that is because it's so close to the light.
Oh, got it. Alright. Thanks for managing the camera for me. Alright, so I'm doing 3 seeds in each. So I'm hedging my bets. Wow! That's too many.
Those are funky looking seeds.
They are funky looking. Look.
I'm gonna have to turn autofocus on. Hang on. Focus value. Auto. Nope. I'm gonna manually focus it. It'll work.
There you go. So they're like they look like miniature black olives.
They look like tiny rabbit turds.
Okay. Alright, I want this. I should fill these like halfway. Alright, 1 ping of sage. You don't really want more than 1 or 2 plants of sage either, so I'm not going to do very many.
Okay.
I'm just going to do 2 that are sage.
DMK's gonna be playing disc golf at 10:30. They're gonna be tape fishing a bobber light to the disc. How cool is that?
That is kind of cool.
How deep did you plant them?
Halfway.
You only want them about a fingertip deep.
That's a fingertip. It's probably about how far I've been going. In all truth. Okay.
Harm says they have to go in order. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Sorry, too late. Sage is planted. So now we're doing thyme. Because we're not doing them in your order. Sorry.
We're not even planting rosemary, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, we are? Okay.
I don't know if it's being planted tonight. Oh, there's a little seed up top. These seeds are little.
I think that they were a bit bigger than poppy seeds, but they did look like them. They look like giant poppy seeds. Well, not giant, but slightly larger. Simon and Garfunkel reference totally missed. Yep, I don't understand it even now that you've said that.
Whoa, these are tiny!
All right, show us the tiny seeds. What? Those little black specks? Those itty bitty things?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I have little hands too, so this proportion is like, yeah. All right. So I did 1, 2, 1, 2. We're gonna do 2 again. So.
Plato says, plant a lot of time. It's always good to have spare time.
So funny.
They're supposedly time seeds.
Yeah.
We're sowing the seeds of time.
I hear them coming. Okay, they're there. They're so little. I've lost them in the dirt already. Alright, so this whole first row is lavender and sage and thyme. Don't eat all my chocolate, okay?
I will buy you more chocolate.
Are you gonna drive to IKEA and buy me more chocolate?
You want me to go out here without you?
If all you're buying is chocolate. Don't come home with like $3,000 of furniture.
We don't have that, so I can't.
Alright, basil.
Scarborough Fair. I'll try to remember that.
Okay. So we're planting Genovese basil.
I have heard the sound of silence.
I know Bridge Over Troubled Waters. That sounds familiar. So herb seeds are tiny, you guys. Yeah, that is a basil.
I'm not sure which version. It was
What?
like the sound of silence. That's the version I know. Something, something softly sleeping.
No, too many, too many. Okay. Alright, so I've planted 3 thingamajigs of basil. Because herbs are continuous harvest, so I don't need like a ton of them planted. Alright. Whew.
So you're just doing 2 pods worth of each herb just for safety?
I did 3 of basil because we used more basil last year. Alright, so parsley and then rosemary are my herbs that are left. Okay. Oh, geez, kneeling is not good for you. Oh, these are funny looking.
Let's see.
I'm coming. See them? They're a different color.
Huh.
It's not
I can't-
focusing on them
yeah, I
because
can't.
it's closer to my skin tone.
No. It was because I was failing it. I have it on manual. There we go.
Alright, so I'll plant 2 things of parsley.
So why do you wear flowers in your hair when you go to San Francisco?
Is it a joke?
I don't know.
1 more parsley. See, seeds are supposed to last us for a long time. And now I understand why. Because if this is all I'm planting of them, is 6 seeds and I have a packet full of these itty bitty seeds. Alright, so parsley. Oh, my knees are not liking this. Okay, cool. Alright.
You want like a chair or something?
That'll probably be super awesome. But I hadn't thought that all the way through yet.
Okay, because we got plenty of chairs. You got it? You want me to do it? Alright, I got it. Whoa!
You actually got it?
Can't move it.
Okay, got
Alright, we're good.
it. Teamwork! Oh yeah.
High five.
Oh, this would be so much better.
A chair? Who'd have thought?
What? Alright, so we're gonna find out what rosemary seeds look like, because I don't know these things. Oh, they look funny! I'm learning so much today.
Yeah, she appreciates like Baroque music and stuff.
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
Cool. So this is what, rosemary?
This is rosemary going in 3/6.
Chairs are for people who plan ahead. You didn't plan ahead.
I did not plan ahead, and I've got dirt on my new rug.
You sound really annoyed at that.
I am very annoyed at that. So you just did row 3? Man, am I in the right spot?
Chad, help! I wasn't paying attention. 3/6 is what you said.
Yeah.
I don't know which way you were counting.
I was starting here, going down. So this was lavender, and then something, and then something. And then... I think I might have jumped a row. Uh-oh.
3 has rosemary, Harm says. Well, you've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
2 things
packets.
of lavender.
You're on your 6th packet.
2 things of sage. 2 things of thyme.
Yep. 2 things of...
3 things of basil.
3 things of basil.
2 things of parsley. This was where my rosemary is supposed to go.
Okay, well, that's fine.
So rosemary is now in 2/6.
And 3/6.
And 3/6.
They're still touching, so you're fine.
It's like I did it on purpose or something. I didn't. I really didn't. But the world did not explode. I did say 6/3 because that's where I had put it.
Yeah. So she was supposed to have done 6/2, but now she's done 6/2 now.
Yeah. All right. So that's herbs through here. Here, through here.
An Excel spreadsheet. Jennifer said that earlier.
I did, and you aren't filling it in.
Correct, I'm failing.
You said we're gonna go watch the VOD, and by we you meant you. So.
But the thing I didn't expect was that we would need the spreadsheet during the stream.
I thought we
go
might.
back and
That's why I
reference?
asked you to do it.
What am I doing now? Now I'm starting a spreadsheet.
You can go Google Doc spreadsheet.
New
Change your document. Oh no, it's not.
Google Sheets.
Cool. All right. So before we continue,
So okay,
we're gonna do
what is 1A?
lavender
No. What tile is 1A? All right, cool.
here.
So this is lavender.
Right below is lavender.
Lavender. Next.
Sage.
See, Harm, I should have, but I didn't think forward. Just like she didn't get a chair.
Yep.
Sage.
Sage.
Sage. Thyme.
Thyme. Thyme.
Thyme. Now
3
B.
basil. Yeah, row B. 3 basil.
Basil. Basil. Basil.
2 parsley.
Parsley. Parsley.
Rosemary.
Rosemary.
To the right one.
So C6 is also rosemary.
Rosemary. All right. You do right. Python scripts to do things for you. That's a good way to do it, Play-Doh.
I usually use JavaScript because Node is like good enough for most things.
All right. So Brussels sprouts. One plant gives them a bunch of sprouts because it's one stalk, right?
Yeah.
So, please save at least 2 for me tonight because I don't want to eat them right now, but I do want to eat them. All right. So, and this one we can plant again later. Was that on the calendar? Okay, so we're going to plant 1 Brussels sprout.
I've never done enough with Python to make the difference between Python 2 and Python 3 matter. That's how
Little you've done.
little I've done. Yeah. Ooh, Hilarious Writer's getting a card shop.
Ooh. All right. Brussels sprout seeds. They're also tiny. What the heck? How do these big plants grow out of these little bitty things?
I mean, humans grow out of little bitty things too.
It's true. So Brussels sprouts are going into C5.
Got it.
This makes me much more comfortable. Thank you.
Oh, no harm. No. I'll stay with HTTP, thank you. It may not be the best protocol, but it's better than interacting with just sockets.
Sockets? Like electric outlets?
No, like TCP/IP.
Okay.
I mean, at least it's not UDP, right?
Alright, so lettuce is one of those you plant over again every couple weeks, right?
Yes, but we're starting now.
Alright, so we're going to do 2 of each of these.
DMK says GP Minneapolis, or are you going on vacation? Are you going to be at GP Minneapolis?
I don't know.
Depends on when it is. Yeah, August. Oh, that's the one
that we might not be at.
Yeah, we have to talk.
We have to decide.
Between us and Nathaniel.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, my aunt is offering to pay for a large chunk of a cruise.
Like, the whole thing is going to be super cheap for us.
If we go that weekend.
Yeah, because she already has tickets for us. But she'll sell it to someone else or something, I think.
Hey, if they didn't follow the RFC, that's their fault. Why are you having a program around it?
Whoa, look at the cute little lettuce seeds. Oh my goodness. They're like very light colored, so you might not be able to get there. Oh, there. See them?
Can you get them closer?
They're freaking adorable. Oh my goodness. And they're soft.
They're soft?
Yeah. They're like mildly fuzzy. Oh, it's really blurry now. Whee. We should maybe change that light around or something, but whatever. Alright, where am I planting these? C4?
C4, oh no!
C4 is made of lettuce, you guys.
Which lettuce?
Paris Island. Oh, romaine. And C3 is romaine lettuce. Okay. Is romaine. Did I say that?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, and this is black-seeded Simpson.
What kind of lettuce even is that? Just a green leaf lettuce?
It's roughly lettuce. We have 2 of the undeterminable roughly green lettuce.
Alright, so we've got Simpson lettuce in C1 and C2.
Yep.
Ooh, DMK is going to attempt to be at GP Minneapolis.
That'll be awesome. I really don't know if I'll be there, but if I will, then it'll be sweet to meet you. So these look exactly like the other ones, except they're dark instead of light color. So C1 and C2. All right, row C is done.
Cool.
Whew.
I see that.
Oh. So you named it Simpson lettuce? Okay. Alright, and then we're doing Bib lettuce. And they're going to be in D1 and 2. Oops. These are so tiny.
You want to show chat?
I have to finish getting them though. So little. Alright, D1.
And 2?
Well, I've got it in 1 right now.
Okay.
The book also said don't worry about putting them in too deep. They'd rather be too deep than not deep enough because Mel's Mix is so light
Cool.
that they can get up. D2.
Harm doesn't Dig do that, or does it not spoof the Origin IP? Oh, it probably doesn't do DNSSEC.
We're talking code. Got it done. I'm good.
Well, not kind of.
Yep. I understand video games sometimes, and and magic, and some streaming and lighting and camera work. I've learned. All right, and then in D3 and 4.
D3 and 4.
We're getting Grand Rapids lettuce. It's resistant to some virus or plant bug thing. It's tip burn resistant. Oh, it probably is the tips getting burned. These look exactly like the last ones. So I'm not going to show you guys because they look exactly like the last ones. All right, D3. And D4. I hope my plants like me, Carrot.
I hope so too.
All right. Remember how cute all our plants were last year?
Mm-hmm.
They were so cute. Alright, now we're going to do 2 onion things. Or do you
Onion.
want more onion?
I don't know. How many? They're green onions. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, they're green onions, so we eat them. I think I'm going to plant 4 of them. What? They
What?
look like little lumps of coal.
What?
Yeah, look.
Let's get that exposure fixed. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Not all the way. There it is. Look, they look like little lumps of coal.
Fascinating.
Right? I never knew what onion seeds looked like. All right, where am I putting these? D5?
D and E, 5 and 6, probably.
Yep. Sorry? D6.
Yeah, I'll keep talking back end and sockets. And I'm sitting over here like, I know CSS, JavaScript, HTML. I can make a UI for a web app. I can do some sweet data manipulation.
Yeah, you can.
But I don't do sockets and crazy Unix
So
shenanigans.
now I'm on E6 and
What am I writing down? Onion.
onion. E5. Okay. That is onion. And then peppers.
Puppers?
Peppers.
Oh.
We're not gonna grow peppers and then
Like
eat them.
little doggo? No, not eat them. They're our
We're
friends.
growing this to eat them. Don't tell them. They're gonna be sad.
Hey plants, we're gonna eat you.
Aww. We do 2 banana peppers.
Don't forget to show
I have not.
the front.
Oh, the front. Banana pepper. Oh, there we go. Yeah. What?
Whoa.
They're like squash seeds.
No, I can believe
They
that.
look
I've
like
seen...
the seeds you get on the inside of peppers.
I was about to say, I can believe that. That looks like what I've seen in a pepper before.
Yeah. So, banana pepper. Where am I putting this one? Carrick, where are we at? E4?
Plato, that does sound like a super team. We can make any web service we want.
E.
Harm can also make your web service highly available. So you're basically saying we can become the next Uber.
Do it! Okay, I just did E4 and E3 with banana pepper.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of a friend project at work where I get to do some data crunching using a similarity algorithm, making essentially a map of similarities between a whole bunch of different strings,
Happy peppers.
determining the distance between all the nodes, finding a representative node, finding where the nodes' connections are strong enough and weak enough to either keep or get rid of the connections, and then essentially clustering those strings into groups of suggested groups. And we're doing that for a sweet new feature on a product that we've launched the product, so it's for ballots, but I don't think I get to say the feature that's for. But yeah.
E1 and E2 are jalapeno peppers.
And we decided to do it on the front end instead of in the server side because we wanted the suggested groupings to be highly configurable so they can, after the suggestions are done, accept or deny individual ones from each group and stuff. So I got to do that in JavaScript. It was fun.
F1 is jalapeno peppers.
So you're doing more than just 2?
Mm-hmm. And F2 is jalapeno peppers.
We're going to have a lot of jalapeno peppers.
Yeah, we can give those to our friends because they'll be cool and easy to like share. Okay, and then we have bell peppers. That's the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this went faster than I expected.
So maybe like 4 of bell peppers?
That's my plan. But do they take up a lot of space?
They're 1 per square,
They are?
if I remember right.
Okay. Well, we've got space.
And we eat a lot of bell peppers.
Yeah. We like bell peppers. Alright, so what row was I on?
F.
B,
F3.
C, D, E, F.
Our company buys and uses load balancers. Don't know from who. That's on the systems team.
A, B, C, D, F4. A, B, C, D, E, F. 5. I'm gonna have to label these before I'm done today.
Harm says maybe we should accidentally skip F6.
No. But it's kind of funny.
Or there should be an alternate F4 according to Plato. Well, everyone knows F8 doesn't exist anymore.
I still use F8.
Does it work?
Yeah.
What? Auto stack?
I didn't change. No, that's F7.
Shoot, F7. F7 doesn't exist.
F7 doesn't exist anymore.
I messed up the joke.
We filled half of it exactly.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Ganik, we're not planting anything anymore. We just finished.
We did. Hi there,
I mean, it was all her. She just finished.
I did just finish.
So those are
We
what?
planted
Pepper,
a whole bunch of things.
bell?
Bell pepper.
So I can actually show you our spreadsheet if you are interested.
Yeah, do.
So that thing is a grid, and this is what we planted in it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm gonna get my painter's tape if I can find it. There are a couple of options where it could be. Turn a little. Found it.
Gonna mark what A1 is?
Yeah.
That is a good idea.
Because I'll get it turned around and it'll be really sad. Just need a little bitty piece of tape. Like this. And I'm going to put it down like...
See, Harm, she thought ahead. She's not going to be able to accidentally rotate it unless someone takes the tape off.
Don't
Okay.
do it.
Wait,
It would be
I'll listen to that second. You said do
frustrating.
it?
Don't do it.
Oh.
Do not do.
There was 2 minutes of a pause there.
Hey. And then my big Sharpie.
So, Plato, what did you used to play that you can't win now that F7 is gone?
This is A1. Okay. And that'll help me count because, you know, I have it matching the spreadsheet. So, look at my pretty plants. They're not growing yet. But I'm really excited about them. And I'm going to get water and water them.
Oh, not until morning.
Not until morning?
In the morning, you'll turn on the grow light and water them for their first morning in the sun.
Why not now?
You don't want to activate them yet.
We don't?
I don't know. Maybe you can.
I mean, the ground is moist.
Okay. Then do.
So I need to water them.
Okay.
And then they can sleep. And then we can say good morning. And water them again. And I'm going to use Bulbasaur to water them.
Oh, F7 was to auto stack all abilities. So, like, if you had, 3 Soul Sisters triggers, they don't go on the stack automatically. You have to click each one to put it on the stack.
Whoa! That's why there's a tray under there. The books that we're doing into the lid.
The lid? What?
Yeah.
There's a lid?
Yeah, we talked about this. Will you please move lid? I want to be able to set into the tray. Just move it, please. I'm gonna drop the plants
Don't
that I
drop the
worked so
plants.
hard on. Thank you.
What kind of seeds? Hybrids, traditional? Fairy Morse seeds, apparently.
That brand and some of whatever the lavender one is. The one's a different brand.
I have no idea if they're hybrid or traditional or GMO.
I figured Bulbasaur would be good to water the plants with.
Wouldn't that make sense for Squirtle?
No, because Bulbasaur's planned. Whoa! Oops.
That might cause crowding. Maybe some of the seeds, like, floated into the other plant, or the other planter.
I doubt it. Sorry, I planted them really low.
Plato raises a good point. If the tray falls off, we get more planting stream.
I don't want to start over. I like these plants.
Well, they're not plants yet. They're just seeds.
They're gonna be plants, and
Yep.
I like them.
This one and this one want more water.
This one? How do you know? Did they tell you?
No, I watched you miss them.
Well, when they're actual plants, they can tell you when they want water. It's super cool.
Yes, Jennifer learned to speak plant last spring. Not really. She learned to look at a plant and tell when it was starting to get wilty because it was dehydrated. It took until after all the plants died that she learned how to get herself hydrated. Like, you learned how to hydrate plants properly, and then you went to the ER for dehydration.
Hey,
That's pretty funny, actually.
it's kind of funny.
What is that for?
It's like a greenhouse.
But oxygen?
When they start to sprout, you're supposed to lift it open.
Oh.
And you don't, like, steal it. You just kind of set it there. Alright, so plants. Yeah, so there's plenty of oxygen getting in there. Like, you can get my finger in almost. So. And then they're going to be like that during the day.
Wait, I gotta show that.
This. Lamp on, lamp off. And I'll get the timer thing set up at some point. Oh my goodness.
We'll have to search that up, Paparunos.
Girl, come on, girl, you can do it.
It'll be a while, Jennifer.
Okay. You can do it, little prince. I believe in you. I'm really excited.
Good, I'm glad.
We're gonna have little plants. Hi there, Paparunas. What?
I'm trying to stay off camera.
Oh, you're so shy. Thank you for your help tonight.
Mm-hmm. So, what are the next steps for your gardening stream?
So, next steps for gardening stream is we're gonna follow the calendar that we set up tonight earlier, which was super boring, so we didn't do it on stream. So where is that?
You can't show it in there.
We can't show it? We can't show it?
Oh yeah, you can. Sorry. You can't show certain things because it has your person right now. Here.
Mm-hmm.
Type calendar dot. Just don't click into an event. You should be fine though.
Okay. I won't. So here you see, today we started all of these. Next Thursday we start sage, thyme, and tomatoes. And then we start our second wave of lettuce. And then peas and spinach, we start outdoors. So I have 2 weeks and 2 days to get outside set up.
Cool.
And then we'll just, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we'll like check into them a little bit closer than just kind of seeing them grow and being excited.
I'm watering them.
I'm watering them and everything. But we'll go through and so we'll start a bunch of different things and we'll transplant some stuff and then it gets busier as you get to April because here is the last spring frost, the 13th. So that's when we're going to transplant a whole bunch of things. All of these things get transplanted. And I can harvest my first thing of lettuce. That's cool. And then, so some Tuesdays and some Thursdays, we'll do this. And like when I just transplant parsley, I'll probably just take pictures and show them in stream. But when we're like transplanting a whole bunch, I'll take you guys outside. We'll figure out how to do that, and you guys can do it.
Or if we get the outside set up good enough, you should be able to like with your daily watering show them.
If we can do it, that would be great. Yes.
That's the ideal.
Yeah.
Because it's a gardening stream now.
It is a gardening stream. Well, not always, but sometimes. So we're doing square foot gardening, Paparunas. It's just a method of organizing and planting instead of rows and such. And we have 3 boxes set up and 3 more that we could set up.
Yep.
So 4x4
Foot.
planter box. Yeah, 4 foot by 4 foot or 4 square foot
So
things.
each of them is 16 squares.
Yep. And we plant a bunch of them in it. And, like,
So we've got
peppers are like their own, but like the herbs can, I think you get 3 or 4 of them in a square. So it's pretty cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, three of the 4x4s have the soil, the Mel's Mix.
Yeah.
And 3 of them don't.
But we could get it if we need it.
Correct.
We didn't need it last year. We had enough food for when they actually were harvestable.
We'll also have to figure out rabbits because a rabbit ate our peppers.
It ate our peppers and our sage.
Yeah, a rabbit was destroying our garden last spring.
So did squash bugs. I hate squash bugs. That's why we're not growing squash
this year.
I mean, I'll buy squash because squash is delicious, but we're not growing it because the squash bugs are terrifying. They're huge. Like, whew, think tick, like a tick, but this big.
Not that big. You are.
They were that big.
You
You didn't even
exaggerating.
see them. You wouldn't go look, and they were terrifying.
You sent me a picture, and the scale was not such.
They were huge.
Remember, bugs look bigger when they scare you. And you're not scared by many bugs. But
I'm not.
This was an infestation.
I don't like ants. I don't like aphids, and I don't like squash beetles.
Do you know what the 3 things, or what those 3 things have in common?
I do.
What?
They all infested and ruined my stuff.
Yep. Ants when you were a kid. Aphids when we bought our first house and got a rose bush.
No, it was our apartment.
When we got our first apartment and got a rose bush.
And they.
Squash bugs in our first garden.
I don't like them. But that's okay, because we're going to have plants and we're not going to have squash bugs. And it's going to be awesome. What? That's crazy, Harm. That's super cool. I mean, it should be organic. Unless the seeds aren't organic. But organic just means we don't treat it with stuff, right?
I think so. We're not using anything but water, vermiculite, peat moss, and compost.
To grow them in. And then their seeds, of course.
And the seeds, yes.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I hope it will be cool. And do check in. You can follow me on Twitter for updates on my garden and to see when...
At the beginning of every stream.
Yeah, at the beginning of every stream, we're going to check in on them. But then also, like, I'll tweet out the link to the calendar. Because we can do that, right? Somehow. We'll figure it out. It'll probably be a day or two. And then we will share that so you know when we're going to have bigger planting streams and gardening streams and not just your daily check-in. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. I had a lot of fun. Before we go, I do want to mention it, Wizard Tower, us.wizardtower.com. You okay?
Yeah, I stepped on the thing.
Okay. So you can get all your magic cards there. You get free shipping on singles orders of $10 or more, and 10% off all singles with the code Mrs. Mulligan. So definitely check that out. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.